the temperature has dropped suddenly in Berlin, and right now I think it's around 11 degrees or 12 degrees. So I have my gloves on, and it's been raining quite a bit, so I just took the window of opportunity when it's going to be a little bit sunny and went out for my ride. I hope all of you are doing fantastically well. A lot of construction work going on still. It's not done from the summer. So yeah, I hope you all are doing fantastically well. And yeah, sit back and enjoy the ride. Today we're going to be going through some of the inner streets of this district in Berlin called Prenzlauer Berg. And it's a beautiful place. Look at this guy blocking the street. It's a biking street, you know, so they're not supposed to block it. Well, they're not supposed to block any street, but still. Anyway, so we're going to be traveling in Prenzlauer Berg. And yeah, sometimes after the rain, it looks very beautiful. So I'm hoping that we get some night shots today. So right now we're on a street called Stargarder Straße, and this one is, well, a little bit popular in the local area because it has a bunch of restaurants. You see that? There's a new place here called Vedi's. Oh, it seems the guy who owns another Indian restaurant here has opened a new one. Must be doing really well. Parky, parky. I kind of feel for the people who are parking over here. It's such a busy street, especially people on like foot and on bikes are going around all the time, and there's tons of parking space on the street. So no matter how fast you are, like this guy over here was like super quick, no matter how fast you are, you're gonna end up blocking a few people here and there. As you can see from the streets, the leaves have started falling here. In Berlin, it's still pretty green, so it's not like super dark or super dead yet. It's a nice wave. So it's not like super dead yet, but it's coming. We can see the autumn slowly creeping in. So we're gonna take a quick pit stop here. That's the train station. I hope you can see the train. They do something really nice here. If there are like kids on the on the bridge like this. So if there are kids on the bridge like this, they usually do a little honk of the horn. It's really cool. Okay, just immediately after the rain, it's the weather's really nice outside. Oh, it's actually much warmer than I expected. So I have like 3 or 4 layers on. I'm like an onion. I can peel off layers. And as you can see, since we're going on an inner streets, we're gonna meet a lot of cobbled roads. But if you're watching at home, you don't have to deal with the noisy streets here. Lucky you. And lucky me, this one looks nice. Okay, let's turn right. See, someone's jogging. So cool. But I'm not a big runner myself. You know, I like the bike because you can just cover a lot more distance when you're biking. And I really can't run that far or for that long anyway. Okay. Stop to let him pass. Also someone coming from that side. The sun is beautiful. Okay. Let's go straight ahead because today it's an Indian restaurant. Today we're going in the inner streets of Prenzlauer Berg. This one's really nice. Oh no, the street is closed up front, but look at this. This looks so beautiful, especially in the autumn, because all these buildings have these colorful leaves. They look really bad in the winter, but right now it's really nice. Seems like the road's blocked, so we're gonna have to turn back from here, but that's okay. The street just goes like this up front as well, or maybe we can sneak through. I think we can sneak through. Oh, we can sneak through from here. Boom, we're on the other side. Look at that. I love it when the trees, you know, make like a nice little cave for you to bike through or to drive through. It's really beautiful. The only problem with this area is like there's no restaurants and cafes around like right next door. So in the winter it can get very quiet. But I don't think I'll be too happy if it's absolutely pin drop silence all the time. Okay, where do we go now? Where do we go? I guess we can only go right. Where do we go now? And to stick with the theme of inner roads, let's go right again. See? The same building on the other side. But this street's like too wide. Like when it's like wide roads like this, the trees can't really grow big enough. Or maybe these will, you know, for all you know, they might grow really huge in the next few years. Well, maybe I should say next few decades. It's a weird weather though, you know, but it's all the cold and rain and now the sunshine. It's very easy to fall sick. I think that was the same runner that we saw earlier. He hasn't come very far, has he? That's my point, you know, like on a bike you can just go much further and you get, well, not the same exercise as running, but something similar. All right. I'm gonna keep going into the sun. It's a traffic calmed area, so that means there's a school nearby. It's a really nice Indian restaurant here. Like, I like it. It's called Zyka. Wow, the sun is now pretty strong. I'm glad I wore the cap. Do you see that? You see that's like completely sunny on this side. You can literally see the sun there peeping through the clouds. Well, you can't see it, but I can. But right here up front, it's all clouds, and the moment you go from the sun into the cloudy areas, the temperature drop is significant. Like, you can really feel it. So we could continue going straight, but then we start going into the outskirts of this district, so we're just gonna go right. Nice, nice, nice. That's where we saw the tram earlier on this side. That's another S-Bahn station over there. S-Bahns are basically the internal railway of the city. I don't know what you call it. Like, it's not a metro. It's just like local trains for this state, more or less. Well, Berlin is a state in itself, so the S-Bahn runs from like one end of the Berlin to the other. It's a really nice network, and this particular one is a Ringbahn, so it just goes around and round the inner circle of the city. All right, let's wait for this guy. Then we turn left. We're back on Stargarder Straße. We're going to take a right turn here. I'm going to take you to Helmholtzplatz. It's one of the nicer districts. We used to live close by. Not very far now, but still. We take a right turn and we go to this internal street again, which is, as you can see, full of covered green trees still. The leaves are falling slowly, and I'm glad that they're falling slowly and not like all at once. Man, this car in front of me, I can smell the petrol. I can smell the fumes from the diesel. Well, it's diesel, not petrol. Oof. It's been a while since I had fumes like that in my face, which is, I think, something to be said about the city, you know, no matter how people might say like this is a very busy city, a lot of people live here, too many cars, but you don't really feel that much pollution. Okay, now we're entering Helmholtzplatz. Again, this street has a lot of nice restaurants and bars, always pretty busy, and it's a Friday evening today. So very soon people are gonna start coming out and pouring into these restaurants and bars. Okay, gotta get out of the way. So the time is 3:30. For those wondering, I had the day off, so I'm doing this. There's a tapas place right here, an Indian restaurant, a nice fancy bar, a couple more bars on that side. There's an Italian restaurant there, a vegan noodle place here. I think it's a vegan. I don't know what cuisine it is. That's another bar. There's a small what do you call it, like a ramen place on the left there, which you can't see because of the blockade. And that's a cafe called Bata, and that's a burger place. So you can see there's tons of places here just from the street. Right. Let's keep going straight on the cobblestone road. I'm going to go straight on the main road and turn right, and then we have like a nice little bit of track where we can bike a little faster. So on the other side of this road, if you go on the other side, that's Mauer Park. So if you haven't seen it, I covered it in my video before. It's a nice park, huge park in the middle of the city, and I don't know if they've recently renovated it or the last few years, so it also looks really nice now. A lot of people playing there, barbecuing there, skateboarding, cycling, playing music. It's all happening. It's all happening in Mauer Park. That's the Berlin Metro. Nice and yellow. So yellow is the color of the public transport here. So anytime you see something very yellow, like a bus or a tram or a train, that's the BVG or the BVG, the Berlin Transport Network. So we're gonna head up to Schönhauser Allee. If you can see on the left here, you'll see a green building or like a green bridge kind of a thing approaching. And there's a station there, which is, I think it's a really old station. Quite iconic. Pretty sure it's been there for like 100 years at least. Still rocking it. Wow, that's a lot of people trying to cross the street. There's a mall there on this side, and there's like public transport in the middle, so it's a very busy street usually. So from here we go right. It's fun. And we're back on one of our favorite green bicycle paths. You see this dirt? That's basically leaves that were piled up to, I don't know, remove them from the street, and then it rained, and now it's like like a mess. It's very dangerous to cycle on or walk on. It's very, very slippery. And we're back to Schönhauser Allee. We're just going round and round in this district, and you'll see a very nice, beautiful church up front. I don't know if you can already see the top of it, but we'll see it soon. Nice photo up there. There it is. Looks pretty good, huh? It's huge. But this is a church in the middle of Prenzlauer Berg. Or Prenzlauer Berg, as people call it. Really cool bar. Okay, now I have a mission today, so I'm gonna head over to get a haircut, because I really hate getting haircuts. I don't know what it is about haircuts. It just makes me painfully aware of the time passing, so I can't really get myself to go and get one. And my hair is looking like a mess right now, so you wouldn't know, but I see myself every day, so I know. And my wife knows, and everybody I talk to on Zoom knows or Google Meets knows. So I need to fix it. So I'm gonna go right now and fix it. All right. So luckily, my barber is just down this street, and look at the sky, look at those clouds. I don't know if you can see it clearly, but they look quite intimidating actually. If there were no buildings around and we could just see that, that would be super intimidating right now. Well, actually magnificent, but scary. Okay, we have a green signal. Go by the tram stop. Careful of the babies. Okay, we're almost there. So I'm gonna just end the vlog here for you guys and say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed Prenzlauer Berg. I hope you enjoyed my running commentary, and if you want me to shut up, just let me know in the comments. But yeah, this was a nice random ride in this district, and I hope to get out again on Sunday. Hopefully it's a good day, and maybe go to some more exciting places. Okay, I think that's my barber over there. Well, can't see it probably, but the shop is here. I don't know what he did. Okay, so have fun, and I'll see you for the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.